Can you believe that we ain't follow the heart? I can't believe that we could borrow the stars.
Yes guys, welcome back to our first SmokeHoes video in about 5 years. We've brought the SmokeHoes Civic Type-R to Anglesey for the day to see what it's like against a brand new Golf R. Depending on how it goes out there, we will then use our findings as a benchmark against future hot hatches. We've ditched the dodgy camera work and got in some professionals, throwing in some supercars to add a bit of spice, but then used the same idiots to plan and put it all together. We had perfect conditions and a perfect backdrop to test the cars, so all that was needed was some smooth driving. Now we've brought in a specialist, a man who knows tracks like the back of his hand all across the continent, and that man is Michael van Arssenberg, the best narrator in the game, and an absolute genius. So handing over to you now, Mike.
Welcome back, Lance. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to make some money here. I'm running out of money because my ex-wife's taking the lot. Away he goes. Big sigh in the Golf R here, 292 horsepower, four-wheel drive. Produces just under 300 pounds worth of torque, but right now you can see that Simon's using none of it.
Okay, well the fucking car's caught fire, guys. What the fuck are we gonna do now? Let's put a bit of a spanner in the works. That has put a definite spanner in the works there. Gonna have to get that put out, VW. I'll have a word with yourself, guys. I don't know what's going on there.
That is that it caught fire.
You fucking betcha, sir. You've managed to go so slow the car's caught fire. Now, this means the Civic's gonna have to go up against two absolute bruisers and two supercars, so... Now we are very lucky actually to have the Porsche GT3 RS here. Produces 520 horsepower, 470 Newton-meter pounds of torque. Newton-meter he's gone for there. Now if it was up to me, this car would be given to everyone. Everyone on the streets all over the globe would own one. You'd think my ex-wife has actually gone and bought 5 of them because the amount of money she needs. In the split up, this car will go to 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds. So let's see how it does on the track driven by Big Si. And away he goes, straight off the line using all the grip, dancing on fucking ice. Looking actually quite quick so far, much better line from Si. He's learned quite a lot. The colour is actually Miami blue, which is a lovely, lovely colour actually if you ask me. Bit slippy there. Look at the size of the guy's hands. He could chuck rocks for a living. Coming back through here. Looking quite smooth actually. This car, if you know anything about it, drives incredibly well. And across the line there. Right guys, it did a 117.4. Nothing to compare it to so far, but shortly we will know how fast that is. The Ferrari's coming up next, so I look forward to see what that does, but I personally think that the Civic's gonna smash the both of them. And if it doesn't, then the whole video's got a big load of egg on its face. On to the next. Now guys, this beautiful red car you'll see in front of you is a 458 Speciale, 593 brake horsepower, 2 gold stripes, gold wheels. I think it looks brilliant. Actually up for sale right now. If you fancy buying it, go look online and buy it. Now this car is meant to be one of an absolute classic for the future. It dances well and it rolls with the fucking punches, guys.
This thing's at home.
Yeah, alright man.
Driven by Lance and his friend Special Greg. Now this might take you by surprise, a man singing vibrato whilst the other drives, but it's the only way Lance actually likes to drive around the track. What a gorgeous place this is. Get this guy a deal. Bit shaky, but looking good. Having a good laugh there. That's real friendship there. Over the line. Let's see what it did. Now the Ferrari did a 1:16.2. Pat yourself on the back, guys. That's a great time. So, it's leading the way. And like I said, I think the Civic's gonna come in and absolutely bosh the pair of them. But if it doesn't, like I said, we'll put some cars that don't cost $500,000 up, and then we'll have a better video next time. On to the Civic.
Now the Civic Type-R EP3, built by TDI North, produces 300 horsepower. It's a 4-cylinder, 16-valve engine with total throttle bodies, total plenum. Carbon fiber everywhere, plastic windows, so it's very convenient on a motorway. Tiny bit smoky there because I think James caned the absolute tits off it when it was cold. Away he goes. That's actually gone off the line very well. Now we're all Honda lovers here at SmokeHoes, and the sound of that, even though your mother would probably say it sounds like a bag of shit, I think we all actually love it, and I love the sound of a Honda. Especially a K20. And he seems to be flying here. This is good. He needs to get over there though. He's going to struggle with the front wheel drive because the grip is going to make, well, it's going to be a huge difference to the rear wheel drive cars that we have here. Much lighter, but down on power, but drives well. And it seems to be coming across the line at a good speed. Let's see what she's done.
Right guys, it did a 120 flat. My bad, I got it all wrong straight from the beginning. People make mistakes, like I said earlier in the video. People make mistakes all the time. I did a whole thing on that. Now, what have we learned today? We've learned don't let Big Si go out in the car which you're meant to be testing the main car against. You've learned don't have such big hands on track. And the other thing we've learned is if you are going to watch a SmokeHoes video, don't expect what it actually says it's going to give you. Like and subscribe to us, guys, and keep watching and look out for the next.
I am proud